I'm here today with Ryan Collins, the Emmy winner for White Lotus. Ryan, just talk to me. Talk to me about sound. Talk to me about what makes you tick. What do you love so much about being in this industry?
Sound is one part of the filmmaking process that's always resonated with me. I come from a music background,
I'm going to interrupt you right now. What's your music background? Because I played in so many rock bands.
Have you
I'm
really?
a singer.
Oh,
It's like no matter what I do, I always say, how does that affect my singing career?
Yeah, totally.
So, talk to me about your music.
I play guitar. I have a major in music performance, and so in a small town in middle Pennsylvania, you've never heard of. But I wanted to, playing music was interesting to me, but I wanted to do more than just play and record music. So I sort of fell in love with a lot of the old great film scores and stuff like that. So I thought maybe I'd write music for film. And then I somehow gravitated into this non-musical sound world that is sound design and post-production. And I don't know how, why I just fell in love with it. And the idea of telling a story through sound effects and sound design, the ways to manipulate emotion through tones and resonances, that spoke to me, and I found that I was very good at that. And so that's how I found myself doing what I do.
Well, I always believe, because I also edit, that when you edit picture, you've got to edit picture. And then when you're done, you go ahead and you bring in the sound. Mm-hmm. And the sound is like going to enhance the picture, but never rely on sound to make the picture work. Because sound has to live in its own entity and bring it to a whole new level. Totally. So that's my approach or my belief, and I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I completely agree with you, and there's a lot of times when if a director says, "Okay, we got to save this scene with sound," I know to myself, we might be in trouble because
right?
Certainly sound can do that.
It's like, no, go fix your picture and then let me do my job.
Right. Well, I always say great sound design is created from great picture editing, because the pacing, the way that something's shot it lends itself to good sound design. So good picture editors make my job easy, and I love that. But there are certainly things that sound can do that picture editors can't do, and we certainly take the edit as our Bible, and we follow that, and we try to make it all sort of work together.
All right, so I have to ask you a question, okay? Suppose you have great production sound, you have great performance, but there's also some background sounds that are like somebody jumping in a swimming pool. So somebody jumping in a swimming pool, which really needs to be in there, but it really works. So do you believe that you need to Foley the whole scene, or do you believe, hey, no, I'm going to go ahead and add a better jump in the swimming pool and marry it to the one that exists? What are your thoughts?
Love the question. So what you're referring to is, would we Foley everything and have the actor come in and what we call ADR,
right,
re-perform their line? And that's often done if the sound is completely unusable. But I am a huge proponent on the performance is the best part of the movie, of the show, whatever. So if we got a good performance, we want to save that performance, and we can do whatever we want with the sound to make the performance work. So yes, I think saving the performance is the best part is critical to making the best movie or show or whatever.
Because there are some movies like, I don't know if it was Terminator 2 or something like that literally they ADR'd the whole movie.
Well,
a
lot of those old Italian films, classic films, are all ADR. There's no production sound, and those are so fun and interesting to watch, because it's like, we're used to watching a lot of just sync sound, and that back then it was like, why would we record the sound? We can record it crystal clean in an ADR studio, but it pulls you away from the moment.
Dude, you're so right on that, because I remember being in college. I was in an Italian movie shooting in Miami,
right, I know.
And I thought I was going to get my SAG card because they gave me some lines.
Yeah.
So I called SAG and said, I think I should get my SAG card. I know it's an extra, but they made me. They went ahead and said, hey, so they checked. They said, they said they didn't record any sound.
Yeah, exactly. And those movies are great on their own. What a great genre. What a critical genre for the film history. But I think performing, an actor performing on the day, that's what makes a movie great, is the performance. And we try to we try to build a world around them and make their performance shine with our work, with our sound, and with our.
Right. Well, thank you so much for being with us here today, and I really enjoyed talking to you.
Loved it. It's a little